Do you wonder how those ever happy couples manage to overcome the ups and downs in their relationships? Do you know there are some secret tips for keeping healthy and long-lasting relationships? Well, I have a lot more to tell you. If you wonder about the best ways of maintaining relationships, you're at the right place, my friend. While it is important to have good chemistry to make your relationships grow strong and healthy, it is equally important to put effort and work to make things go smoothly. It is natural that things could go difficult at times. Therefore, you and your partner should have healthy habits in your relationship to make it grow and flourish. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel for almost daily similar videos for the better version of yourself, and of course, amazing future. So let's jump right into it. Number 1, you show your affection. It is natural that closeness and trust go hand in hand. The question is, are you able to be vulnerable with your partner? Well, let me share a secret with you. It is the moments of vulnerability and affection that can bring you and your partner close to each other. Also, physical contact is important to build trust and love between you and your partner. Holding hands, kissing, hugging, and cuddling are all engagements of physical contact. These actions assure partners of their love for each other. Also, showing affection through physical touch is a silent way to let your partner know that you love them and care for them. Well, it is no wonder in today's life of hustle and bustle, physical affection between partners often takes a back seat. However, a lack of affection can result in difficulties in your relationships. So it is important to show affection to your partner. Hold their hands or hug them to sleep. That will surely do the magic for you. According to many studies, couples who tend to be physically affectionate to each other are more likely to be happier than those who are no longer physically connected to their spouses. So my advice to you would be to let your partner know with some big hugs that you care about them. Number 2, you are able to communicate with each other. This one is important. Are you able to comfortably communicate with your partner? Holding judgment and keeping an open mind are important for an honest conversation with them. Instead of letting your unresolved feelings fester inside, it is important to cultivate a safe space where both of you are unafraid to speak about your problems in your relationship. So the thing is, you have 2 options when confronted with any problem in your relationship. Either you can avoid it and hope that it magically disappears, or you can conduct a meaningful conversation with your partner and resolve the issue. The practical and fruitful solution is, of course, to lean into them and practice being authentic. The problem is that by avoiding problems, you can give them an opportunity to grow and leak out in other matters of your life as well. So the truth is, healthy couples rarely avoid any hard topic of conversation. Instead, they take time out to discuss them and explore concrete solutions. Well, I agree that it is not always easy, but absolutely necessary. So if you are someone who bottles up their feelings, try to be more open to your partner. Believe me, it is worth it. Number 3, you emotionally bond with them. Any healthy relationship needs strong emotional bonding. If you're able to laugh together or talk about your feelings with each other, believe me, you are blessed. Whether it is by laughing or being silly together or having a deep conversation about life, being able to be emotionally intimate with your partner is really important. Having a strong emotional bond with your spouse is a sign of a healthy relationship. So it is basically not about right versus wrong. It is what works for you and your partner. Everyone receives love in a unique way. A strong emotional bond with your partner will help you to know more about their priorities and needs. But how to strengthen the emotional bond with your spouse? Relationship therapist Gary Chapman pioneered the concept of the 5 love languages. The 5 languages are gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and physical touch. Healthy couples are adept in how their partners give and receive love. It is because they carefully build an emotional bond with their partners. Having this emotional awareness helps support reciprocity, affection, and warmth in their relationship. Number 4, you make up after arguments. Are you stubborn at times and refuse to make up after fights? Or do you own up to your mistakes and go the extra mile to make things okay with your partner? It is important to learn how to make amends with your partner after you've had an argument. Fighting is what creates distance and often leads to breakups. So a strong and healthy relationship means holding no grudges against your partner and admitting it when you are wrong. So the thing is, every couple fights. It is normal to have arguments once in a while, but the important thing is how you make amends after fighting. According to relationship therapists, The factor that makes a difference is how well you recover from those negative moments. Next time things get a little broken, be sure to bring a repair to the table with love, honesty, and good humor. There can be 100 different ways to do this. The important thing is to make the effort with an open heart. Well, while all couples engage in arguments, my advice to you would be to fight fairly. Fighting fairly means that you stay away from what marriage researcher and author Dr. John Gottman calls the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. They are criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Engaging in any of these behaviors are clinically proven to diminish the sustainability of a relationship. So healthy couples understand these self-protecting impulses, but rarely engage with them. Number 5, you appreciate each other. It is important that you tell your partner how special they are and how much they mean to you. So having mutual respect and appreciation for each other is the key to maintaining healthy relationships. It is easy to take someone for granted and forget to tell them how much you really care. So it's important to be careful of each other's needs and be thankful and appreciate your partner. So let me ask you this simple question. When was the last time you sincerely thanked your spouse for something he or she did? Unfortunately, sometimes we tend to focus on what our partners mess up and forget to say thanks for everything they do right. But gratitude and appreciation play a key role in nurturing commitment and keeping relationships together. To maintain a healthy relationship, stop taking things for granted. Instead, let your partner know how grateful you are to have them in your life. Number 6, you see a future together. Do you see a future with your partner? Knowing that you will always be together through thick and thin and maintaining that kind of faith is a big deal. To be honest, life often throws curveballs when you least expect them. So it's important for a strong relationship to be able to count on your partner to be by your side no matter what life offers. The problem is that most couples stop dreaming about their future together. Their life is rendered limited to trivial matters like, did you pick up the cold medicine? What about the dry cleaning? Or we have parent-teacher conferences tonight. Among all that, they forget to enjoy their life or to plan their future. Well, to be honest, this is one of the most destructive habits in a relationship. Take my advice and start talking about the future with your spouse. Make plans about something you two have always dreamt of. Believe me, this will make your relationship much healthier. Number 7, you balance housework. Balance is the key to a healthy relationship. Do you do all the chores by yourself? Well, whether it is about your home chores or running errands, balance is fundamentally important. Maybe you are more experienced in cooking than your partner, so they can wash dishes or vacuum the floor instead while you cook. The point to mention here is that if the house chores that are supposed to be done by both you and your partner are done by only one of you, it can cause feelings of resentment. These built-up resentments can ultimately cause problems in your relationships. The fact is, few things create as much resentment as feeling like your partner's housekeeper. In fact, division of labor is one of the top complaints that bring couples into therapy. Healthy couples make it a priority to do their chores together. They may not like it, but they do it. One of you may hate doing dishes, but the other hates making the bed. Have a discussion about how you can divide up your tasks, and then rally to get them done. Doing this together builds trust and closeness, and helps keep resentment at bay. Number 8, you give each other personal space. So do you have space and time for yourself away from your partner? While intimacy and closeness are important in a relationship, it is also important to have boundaries. Despite having a close connection, you and your partner need personal space as well. Too much time together may lead to frustration or resentment. So a healthy relationship requires you to spend time with yourself and your partner. In other words, it is important to have boundaries in a relationship. Healthy couples openly talk about and respect each other's boundaries as a way to ensure that their needs are being met and to feel safe in their relationship. Whether physical boundaries or emotional, learn to give each other time and space to make your bond stronger and healthier. That's all in this video. Proceed to this video to know the power and benefits of silence that you've never heard of before. Thank you.